fact that Jesus tells his followers not to be troubled ought to tell you that he's just told them something to trouble them. It's kind of like your kid saying to you, hey, Mom, Dad, I don't want you to worry. Guess what? They've just done or said something that's going to make you worry. Jesus says, don't let your hearts be troubled. Why would he say that? Because he's just told them a couple of very troubling things. He's told them, for one, hey, I'm going to be leaving you soon, and you can't go with me. Well, that's troubling, because they've been going with him for 3 years. Here's the second thing. He tells Peter in front of all of them that Peter is going to wind up disowning him. Not once, but 3 times. Before 6 a.m. the next morning. Talk about troubling. And so with Jesus talking about his departure and that they can't come with him, and on top of that, Jesus calling Peter out and saying, Peter, you're going to diss me before the end of the evening, they're troubled. And yet what does Jesus say next? This is so powerful. You believe in God? Believe also in me. Even though he's prophesied of Peter's failure, he still calls Peter to believe in him, and all of his disciples for that matter. Let me tell you why this is so important. Because even though you and I have done terrible things that we regret in our life, the answer for going forward is still the same answer as it was before we did those terrible things. It's to believe in Jesus. It's to place our trust in him. That answer hasn't changed. The answer you learned when you first started with Jesus is still the same answer since you've done a terrible thing that you regret. Believe in God. Believe also in me. Even though we do terrible things we regret, even though we're going to do things that we're ashamed of, he welcomes our belief and our trust again. Isn't that good news?